All right, welcome back. Mitra's taking a dump right now, so Mitra's
Oh,
not going
okay.
to bit. But Matthew, you were speaking about Boston. What were you saying about Kimba Walker
uh,
and Brown?
uh, okay. So the reason, like, the biggest reason why I really want to push for Boston the most is because I know that's the Rockets got them the best, but I know my Rockets aren't gonna go past the Lakers or the Clippers. So I highly doubt that's gonna ever happen. But I really do believe in Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kemba Walker. If this
You
isn't
think
their
that?
year, I got a strong feeling next year will be. Maybe hopefully a big free agent might come over to Boston land. But yeah.
I think that uh, I'm still back. I think after what I've seen from Miami, I think that they're the real deal. I think that this team, this might be
No, I
early, but
still believe in the Heat as well. I
yeah,
do
I
think
think
they're a
that
really strong
I'm
contender.
predicting Miami in six. I think that Miami, I think that Jimmy Butler is giving me like hella Kawhi Leonard vibes. I think that people are gonna see. I remember a couple years ago. I remember this is a fun story for you guys, but I remember I did a project where you like speak on something that you can fix or something like that. And one of the things was fix the Rockets by signing Kawhi Leonard and trading away Harden and CP3, and then getting like a bunch of other players like D'Angelo Russell, I think it was Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, like a couple of other people. Like
What the
pieces.
hell?
But like this was before the playoffs started. So this was before the
Uh,
Kawhi Leonard. I said Kawhi Leonard is the best two-way player in the game. I think people will finally see that he's one of the best players in the league. I think that no one rates him right now.
Heavily overrated.
I said before the playoffs, I said he's going to be looked at as the best player in the world right now after these playoffs because he's going to just step it up to a huge level. I remember one of my friends, she was close with Daryl Morey. She's like, "Do you want me to just like give him your plan just for advance?" He's like, and you know what his response was? He said, "How can we afford Kawhi Leonard? He's not that good." And it's like, and you know how hard it is to get that many free agents. I was like, okay, well, and then the playoffs happened, and you guys know the rest of the story. He stepped up. I saw you, Matthew, for a second, but it's like I feel like Jimmy Butler is giving me that same vibes. I think that if Houston is smart, I think that if they were really gonna take that next step, because I don't think they have that championship mentality. They need someone who has that championship mentality that wants to win. That has that Kobe Mamba mentality, basically. Get up at 3 a.m., do all the hard work. I think that they should get us Jimmy Butler. I think that they passed up
uh,
Kawhi Leonard earlier. I think that they should try and do something to get him. I don't know what they have, but they should try and do something to get him. All right, Matthew, what do you have to say about that?
I just want to respond on your Kawhi Leonard take. I don't think anybody could put him on top as the best player in the world. A person who does not really play during the regular season and rest a lot and essentially like just gives
No,
up during the season.
I said that. I said you could possibly. I said he's going to be looked at as the best two-way player. I said you could possibly make an argument for him being the best. This was
No,
before the playoffs, though. I don't
but
think
I
he's
also
the
want to
best. I
make a
think
statement,
Giannis
just
and
like,
LeBron right now. But like
but also
I
just
said that he could.
I also just want to make a statement on just stating like people who really do believe that Kawhi is like the best player in the world. I can't take a person that's never won an MVP or really taken the season seriously enough. The playoffs is just one thing, but for you to be consistently great as well in the season, that's another, and that's where people like Jordan, that we put so highly and talk so highly about, because not only he was great in the season, but as well in the playoffs. He never had a rest day, and he always continued to play with the highest level of playing. And another take, just one more take. Uh, People have been taking Alex Caruso so seriously. Like they've been thinking that he's so good. Like it was a meme at first, but now they're taking him like they actually think he has like good like skills. I just want to like shit on those people right now and say like he's not. He's just a role player.
the man is shooting 37%, so from the field.
To be fair,
I don't
Austin
know.
Rivers shot 11% from three. So I mean,
Okay, but we're not saying that Austin Rivers is amazing or something
I
like
mean,
that. He's
people.
really good.
I think people realize that
People
Caruso
dead
is
ass
still a meme,
believe
but
Alex Caruso is a good player, like a
like,
really good player.
like Caruso's
We
still a
weren't
good
saying
player.
that about Austin.
I mean, he's still a good player. He's just a role player, though. Like, I'm not saying he's like elite. Like, it was a joke that he got votes for the All Star game, just like Taco Fall. I think it's
Yeah,
just
that
as a
was.
meme. But like, I think that he's good. Like it's more of a meme at this point. But like, anyhow, I think that this Heat team is legit. I am changing my finals predictions. I don't know about you, Matthew, or you, Jairo. I am putting Miami in there. I think that they're gonna get it done. I think I'm gonna stick with the Raptors in 7. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I think that the Raptors, now that Fred VanVleet said, "Oh boy, they effed up right now," letting them back in the series. I think that if the Celtics win that game, they win the series. But I think that now the Raptors have gotten that mentality over. Like, we got a game, we're back in the series. I see you, Jairo. I'm predicting Raptors in 7 still. I'm still sticking to my guns. I mean, you might still stick to yours, Matthew, with Raptors in 6 or Celtics in 6. Or did you have Celtics in 5?
I got Celtics in 6. Yeah, I definitely got them in 6.
I think I'm still saying Raptors at 7. I'm going to predict Heat in 6 over the Raptors. I think the Heat are getting to the finals. But all right, Matthew, Jairo, do you want to make any changes? I mean, Mitra, I'll let you do yours as well, but yours is pretty well set. The only one is like the Raptors is questionable if you want to change that. But
I'm gonna switch up my East semis prediction with Milwaukee and Miami. I'm taking Miami in 6. I don't think that. I mean, there is a chance that Miami straight up sweeps Milwaukee next game, just beats them. But at the same time, I feel like knowing that Milwaukee is the type of team that isn't going to like back down. I just feel like they might bring up a fight. They might go down in 5, but I have them in 6. I have Miami in 6.
All right, Matthew, do you want to change your predictions on the East side? You have Celtics in 6, and then Celtics in 6.
Just want to state that LeBron right now LeBron is making a baby out of Russell Westbrook. He went for never mind. Westbrook went for never mind. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm watching the game right now, but I just want to say LeBron just chased down block Westbrook.
Yeah, Houston's up 94 to 82. Yeah, no, 92 to 82.
It's about to be 94 to 82 because Eric Gordon's at the line. But anyways, I don't want to switch up besides the whole Bucks series.
I mean, like,
I do want to switch up on that.
Yeah,
I thought
we took a big L.
I thought Giannis would be better, but I guess he's that steaming pile of disappointment again. And I'm gonna take.
That's well said, man. That's well said.
Yeah.
It's so harsh, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Anyhow, continue.
Just want to say that I really do believe in the Celtics. I do want to see them go against the Heat. I think that the Heat are gonna take them up to 6 and defeat them. They're gonna go to the finals. I have a strong feeling, but it might go either way. You never know.
All right, and then Mitra, you want to change? So, you still?
Yeah. 7? So I said, what did I say for Raptors, Celtics?
Oh, let me look at it really quick. You had Raptors, Celtics, Celtics or Raptors in 7.
And we're only looking at the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, we're looking at the East right now. We'll talk about the West in a second.
So I said Raptors is 7. Now, okay, so I'm gonna think about this because even though Raptors are down 2-1 and that win that they had was kind of shaky. I mean, it was based on that shot that last time, like the last quarter and all that.
Who left them open?
Yeah, he left him open, and I think it was just a mental mistake.
Tatum and Brown miscommunicate. If you watch it, Tatum said switch on to him, and then Jaylen Brown.
And I don't think they'll make the same mistake again. That's the thing. But then I'm also thinking because Nick Nurse has that team has winners mentality, basically the kind of thing. They're winners. They won the championship last year. Yeah, Brad Stevens is a really good coach, no doubt. But I think Nick Nurse will come up with something in the next 3 games. But that the only I think I'll go with Celtics. I'm gonna change that to Celtics in 7. And the only reason is because I haven't seen Pascal Siakam be amazing. Mm-hmm. He's not stepping up yet. He's their number 1 option essentially basically because you can argue that Kyle Lowry is probably their number 1 option, but I think Pascal is their true number 1 option. And I don't think he's stepping up, and he's just. I don't feel comfortable saying that the Raptors are going to win in 7. That's the thing.
All right, and then for the conference finals, do you have? I think we all have Miami versus Toronto at this point. Wait, Matthew,
Yeah.
what just happened? I saw you have that look.
Before you guys.
Russell Westbrook and Danny Green are going at it right now.
Oh my
Are you
god.
serious?
Danny Green, I swear.
Danny Green.
Danny Green sucks, man. Okay.
Anyhow, Mitra. Wait, so I have Raptors. We'll get you to you, Matthew, in a second. I remember you raised your hand for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're good.
Mitra, what do you have for your conference finals predictions?
So I had Raptors. Or no, I had Celtics. Celtics Heat. I think Heat can beat the Celtics. Man, Heat's my second favorite team in this league or something in this playoffs. Low key, they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
Bandwagon.
No, they're not bandwagon, man. They're just fun to watch, bro. I don't know if they'll win the championship, but I mean, because I think the Western Conference is definitely tougher than the Eastern Conference. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, they're fun to watch.
So do we all have either the Heat? We all have the Heat. I don't think anyone's picking the Bucks. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to side with the Bucks right now.
You never
Come
know,
back,
Giannis back to reality.
But okay, so let's move on to the West. We'll talk a little bit. I think we need to talk about the Denver series. I think that I made the joke about the Utah blowing a 3-1 lead.
You
to
saw
the
that,
Guys
Mitra?
blowing in their Instagram.
Yeah, what's
So
with it? Man.
I think that Jokic and Murray have shown that they can be an actual, functional duo. I think that, with this team, I feel like they can take strides. I think that they would be looked at as the finalist favorites if it wasn't for the monsters that is the Lakers and the Clippers. I think that everyone's backing LeBron, AD, and then Kawhi and Paul George. Even though Paul George has kind of looked like pandemic P at this point. Holy crap, he's sucking.
Yeah, no, he had a better game against the Nuggets.
Yeah, he's finally becoming the second star.
Barely. He just barely.
I mean, because he didn't play a whole lot. Yeah.
Jairo, do you have anything to say about pandemic P? Correct. We're not calling him playoff P here until he earns our respect.
Yeah, I just feel like he's the Bucks in the playoffs. He's just basically like the Bucks in the playoffs. He's just inconsistent.
That's why they're Kawhi.
He's Chris Middleton in disguise.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton in disguise.
Only reason they're in it is because of Kawhi.
Honestly. Can we talk about Luka for a second? Do we all agree that he's the real deal now? Like, I think we've all seen. I mean, Matthew mentioned it before. Matthew, do you want to, take the L again, for the third time this playoff?
I want to take this really, really hard L and just say Luka's the real deal. I didn't believe in him twice, and now, I'm eating my words, and, this guy is just a monster.
Can you tell us what you said the first time?
They could take him to 7. I had a feeling they could have taken him to 7 if they had Kristaps.
Can you tell us what you said about him when he got drafted? Just for the fans.
Oh, yeah. So I said Kristaps would not be anything successful in the NBA. Mark my words, and I ate my words. Like a really big bitch.
Hey, to be fair, a lot of people said the same thing too. They didn't believe in Kristaps when he got drafted.
Not Kristaps, Luka.
This is a Knicks stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Luka. Oh.
Well, I mean, Kristaps too, to be honest. But I feel like.
Yeah.
I think if the Clippers are if it's really gonna be Lakers and Clippers, I think it is. I think that the Rockets can push this to 7 now, but I think that it's still gonna be Lakers and Clippers. I think that. Wait. Yeah, I know
Rockets
it's
are
97-82 right now, but I think that honestly, if the Clippers are gonna win against the Lakers, they have to have Paul George step up. I think that if he doesn't step up, they should seriously consider getting someone else that can step up, that has been proven to step up.
Trade Paul George for Giannis.
Yeah, I know. No, not that. They have to give up Kawhi for that shit. There's no way that they're not good. But I think that they have to get someone like a Jimmy Butler, honestly, like Chris Paul, someone who has been proven to step up in moments and not really just turn to shit really quickly.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
Honestly, have you guys seen the post where it's Paul George's worst playoff shooting performances? It looks like concert dates at the beginning of the year. It's 120 and it's 215, 314. It's dude, what is this?
Did you hear that comment he made about I'm not James Harden?
James Harden said, "I'm no Paul George, bro." With that freaking last play.
I feel like Paul George.
I don't know why he brought him into it.
Honestly, Paul George is gonna be the reason the Clippers don't win a championship. If he's gonna be the reason they win it, and the reason that they don't. because I think he'll be the X factor. I think obviously we know what Kawhi's doing. I see you, Matthew. But like
Yeah.
we know what Kawhi's gonna bring. Like Kawhi always at this point, Kawhi's only weakness is his teammates being garbage whenever they whenever they want to.
Ooh, I just want to state that Kawhi has no dribbling skills. I just want to state that.
Bro, did you
he's
not see
really-
the play he did on the Nuggets? He literally just finessed the shit out of it. I'll send it to you right now, and you're gonna be like, what the hell?
He took
This
over
man's
that
a
game.
robot. This man has no weakness. Like honestly, like he's even funny just for shits and gigs. Like the amount of memes that he's had in this playoffs already is hilarious. You know,
He's like an old school player. I would say that.
except
An
for
like
old school
this
player
play-
that likes to rest a lot.
honestly, he's
Yeah.
unintentionally the funniest guy in the league. Like he genuinely is the funniest guy in the league.
He's got like but anyway, but
All right, okay, Matthew, I just sent you a video, and you cannot tell me that he does not have handles. I sent it to you on Instagram, but like, dude, like honestly though, I feel like if I'm in the Nuggets, I'm still sticking to Clippers in 7 because I think the Nuggets just had a garbage game. But I think if the Nuggets are gonna actually, contend, one, Jokic actually has to step up like shooting wise. I feel like at this point he's like him and Paul George both have the enabler, badge, where like people get boosted shooting percentages when they're guarded by this guy. It's like at this point, like they both can't defend, like Jokic is giving up like 70% field goals to Rudy Gobert. It's Rudy Gobert, bro. Like he's not offensively great. He's probably the best defensive center in the league, or up there, bare minimum.
Jokic
But it's
didn't
like-
make him look like that.
Yeah, but like I think Jokic has to step up, and I think that Jamal Murray has to go off for 20 points every night, basically, at least 20 for
He
them to
needs
have
to
a
show
shot.
up like he did against Utah. I'm like, Jamal, where was all that shit you were talking, when you were playing against Utah? I don't see you going up against a Patrick Beverly like this. Besides, Utah, I know they're one of the greatest defensive teams of all, but putting Joe Ingles on him after he drops 50 on him like 3 times in a row
Ingles
is
so
one of the
slow.
stupidest things in the world, man.
Ingles can't keep up with it. Like he's a good defender, but he's slow.
I like Ingles. He's a really good meme and all, but this.
No, but
I can't
Ingles
believe
is-
it, Joe.
Ingles is perfect on small forward, power forward. But
Yo,
Matthew, I see
Fun
you.
fact: Joe Ingles is paid more than the entire WNBA league.
No
I mean, is
way.
that a surprise?
Yeah,
The
he's
WNBA
paid more
is
than the
garbage.
entire
We can get
WNBA.
into this argument in another episode if you guys want to come back.
Nah,
We'll discuss the greatest team. I think we'll finish out the playoffs. I think we'll discuss the great. If Jairo leaves, I think we'll probably try and discuss the greatest team ever. I mean, Matthew knows who the two I think are, but like, anyhow, I feel like we need to talk about what actually happens now with the Nuggets and the Clippers and then the Lakers and Rockets, because I think we all knew that the Lakers would win. I think everyone was hyping. I said everyone was hyping up the Blazers too much. Like the Blazers, they
Yeah.
just didn't have they have
Charles
a good squad.
Barkley.
They have a good squad,
Charles
but like I swear to
Barkley.
God, team chemistry doesn't matter for shit if you're going against LeBron.
I
and
thought
AD.
Dame time, man. I
No,
thought.
it's not. I remember I saw this. I wished he had done this. I wish he had done this. LeBron had done this to the bench of the Trailblazers as they're like leaving or something like that, or just like waved goodbye or something like that, just to troll the shit out of the Blazers. But like that's just not LeBron style. Like
No,
Yeah.
Russell should have done
if it had
that.
been Westbrook, 100% he would have done that shit. Like 100% he would have done this, just to like troll the crap out
Or
of them.
Patrick Beverly or Paul George.
Or
Wait,
Paul George
can
wouldn't be able to, because Paul George would be like, Dame Lillard would be hitting bad shots on him all day. Like.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
This is
I
like.
see you.
Oh, so I know that everyone said like obviously Lakers are gonna out rebound Houston, but they're only out rebounding them by by one. By one. Lakers have 34 rebounds.
This
Houston
is the
has
first
30
game. Don't jinx it. This is the first game. Don't jinx it. Remember, everyone
know,
was
I know,
talking shit
but-
whenever the Blazers won.
Yeah,
I don't
know.
want to lose.
I feel like this is-
I
I
don't
don't
want to
wanna
win the
lose
first game and then win nothing else.
I feel
They
I
do
really-
get pissed off when people respond like that.
Yeah.
I feel like you cannot consistently count on the Lakers only scoring 80-something points. I think that was the biggest. I see you, Jairo. I think that was the biggest issue with the Blazers. They got a little bit too cocky. It's like, oh my God, we held LeBron and co did like 90 points. It's like, bro, did you see how they shot? It's like this the same thing with the Rockets. You cannot count on the Lakers scoring what? What is it?
Damn.
Like 87, something like that.
James
or
Harden's going off.
82 points. Like you can't count on them with 82 points, like 7 minutes to go in the fourth. Like that's not a consistent thing. I think if the Lakers score over 100 points by this same point, next game they're gonna win every time. Like
Hey,
it's
but
really, it's gonna come down to Houston living and dying by the three. Like I remember I saw Dom 2K's video. He put it perfectly well. It's like the Rockets are literally the epitomization of live by the three, die by the three. Like that showed in Game 7 against the Warriors. It showed in Game 6 against the Warriors. It's
but
like
that's a
they
different
live and
team,
die
though.
by the three.
That's a different team.
It's not honestly. I
It was
think
Game
it's a
6
different
against the Thunder as well, so they
Yeah.
haven't changed.
Like they literally never change against. They did never. They will always shoot threes. If they go cold, this Lakers team is just gonna run them out the building.
They have to learn,
Jairo,
and
you
I don't
speak
think
first.
Mike D'Antoni's bitch ass will ever learn.
Hi, Jairo, you speak first. Mitra, you speak second. Jairo,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was gonna say something because Matthew, I think you mentioned Paul George about doing the Dame time to the Blazers bench.
What?
I'm pretty sure Damian Lillard sent Paul George home on a shot
Yeah. Did you
Oh,
guys?
yeah.
Yeah, remember
and
this is
literally
Paul
went,
George that
"It's
loves to
Dame
talk
time."
smack when he's on a good team, a really, really good team.
Like honestly,
So,
yeah. I feel like. Oh, okay. Okay, I think that we're gonna have to wrap this up in like 15 minutes. My mom's about to go to bed, and she's like, "You guys can't see it, but there's like a room right there." But anyhow, I feel like Paul George should just shut up, bro. Like honestly, did you guys know? You guys know how his like wife is a stripper now? Like he got her pregnant by accident, and now he's like married to her. It's like
He cheated on Doc Rivers' daughter.
yeah, it's like this guy needs to just shut up, bro. Like honestly, like I don't know how you can talk and still live with yourself.
know
Like
that.
this man's a joke.
And still
Mitra,
play
you
for
speak
Doc.
now. Mitra, you speak.
Yeah.
Matthew, I see you.
No,
So
it's
I
just something quick. It's just
Hey,
a
wait,
quick
no,
comment.
Mitra, you go first, and then Matthew, you'll speak.
Yeah, I can let Matthew speak something quick.
Okay,
So,
Matthew,
yeah.
you have the
Oh,
floor.
appreciate it. I just want to state, like, Paul George is an actual piece of shit. No, he's an actual piece of shit. Like, in my opinion, he's a piece of shit person.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, but like I think like going back to Houston, right? I just want to say something. Now, okay, I get what you mean, like how like Houston's all like on the three, and like against like OKC, yeah, they kind of like struggled a bit in the shooting wise in some games, and then some games they knocked it down and stuff like that. But that's the thing. That's they knew this was gonna happen. They knew they were gonna shoot well at certain times. That's why this whole small ball centers around the defense. And right now, Houston's #1 in defense in the bubble in the playoffs. And I mean, that's the thing. If they can, their idea is to shoot as many threes and make as many. If you make like 60 threes and you make like at least 20 something threes, that's still pretty good. That's a lot of points.
I think we need to discuss our predictions. I'm sticking to Lakers in 6, regardless of this game one result, because I still think that you cannot count the Lakers to score under 85 points. But Matthew, what the hell are you doing? I thought you can count the Lakers to score 85 less than 85 points like midway through the fourth quarter. I think they're going to score way more. This is a mixture of a bad shooting night and the Rockets, just playing defense, for once. Because let's be honest, they're not known for the defense. They're known for their offense. Like every day of the week. Come on.
Now they're known for the defense.
I mean, I respect the hell out of the Rockets. I think that they can definitely get 2 games. They can beat anyone out of the remaining 14, but I don't think that they can beat them. If this was like a best of 5 like it used to be, it would be a toss-up. But because it's 7, I think that the Lakers will get it done. I think that the Lakers will get it done in 6. With the potential to go 7, but then again, you're trusting James Harden in a game 7. Come on.
But you got Russell
Against
Westbrook.
LeBron and AD in a game 7. Come on, man.
But Russell Westbrook has always done well against the Lakers in the 2 games. Yeah, in the game. I mean, even though it's the NBA season, it's not the bubble. Russell Westbrook had an insane night against the Lakers in the season. And then, I mean, if you have Anthony Davis or JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard and Russell Westbrook, that's a bad matchup for Lakers.
All right, so you guys changing your predictions. Matthew, you had Lakers in 6, as did I. And then Jairo, you had Lakers in 6, I believe. And then actually, we all had Lakers in 6 except for Mitra, who predicted Rockets in 7. Any of you guys changing your predictions?
I don't think I'm gonna change it.
Yeah,
Matthew?
I'm gonna change it. Because of this game, I think Rockets. Not Rockets. Sorry, Lakers in 7.
You think it's gonna go to 7?
Yeah, I think I'll go to 7. They could push off them a little bit.
I
It's
think
101 to 84 with 6 minutes left.
exactly. Like you can't count on the Lakers scoring 84 points by 7 minutes.
Yeah, we're not expecting the Lakers to score like 80 something points every night, but like, I mean, I think Houston's gonna do a good job defensively.
If Harden
Okay.
keeps playing like this, then hell yeah.
Then
Yeah,
they
because the only reason Harden struggled against in the Thunder is because of
Dort.
Lou Dort, man. Lou Dort,
Dort.
and this
Lou
team doesn't
Dort,
have
honestly,
Lou
honestly,
Dort's the
So
only guy that can stop Harden basically in this league. 101,
Kawhi
101.
Leonard, are you
Ooh.
Kawhi Leonard? Are you kidding me?
Okay, but we don't see a whole lot of
Okay,
matchups.
there's a difference.
Kawhi
Between,
Leonard doesn't want to guard him. He's resting too much so he can play
Yeah.
good on offense.
like I
And we
feel
don't
like
see a whole lot of matchups.
obviously Harden could still get buckets on anyone, like straight up. Like I mean that 4-point play against the Thunder literally proves it. Like he crossed the shit out of Patrick Beverly and then hit a 4-point play on Paul George. Like I think that proves that he can't get buckets on anyone. But I think Kawhi Leonard, if like Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard are like and Giannis, I guess if he wants to, but like I feel like if
What
they
does
like
Giannis wanna
Jake on
do?
D, like if they're like okay, you're not scoring shit, I think they'll make his life so freaking hard. Like it's like KD, like Kawhi can slow down KD as can Jimmy, but like no one's stopping him on his day, you know.
Hey, but tell me, who's gonna guard Harden in this series, man? Who's gonna guard him?
I think
That's
what I
big.
want them to do is put either Anthony Davis or LeBron on them at all times. I see
No,
that.
not Anthony Davis. Not
Yeah,
Anthony.
that would
Davis.
be that's a horrible thing for the Rockets.
No.
This is something really off sidetrack, but I remember you guys know who Flight Reacts is?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
This is something that
Kobe.
this man said that about Luka Doncic. He said, "I'm not letting Luka Doncic score 5 points on me, and if that's gonna be 5 points, it's gonna be off of free throws." And I thought to myself in my head, imagine locking down someone who averages 30 points to 5 points just off of free throws.
I guess,
You have to be on another level of defense.
man.
You gotta be like better than Kawhi.
Yo, I think, and he pronounces it Luka Doncic. Doncic.
And then
yeah,
Giannis is like Giannis Akumpo instead of
Akumpo.
Antetokounmpo.
Adebayo.
He's just a joke. Like he does it for the memes. Like he's not that.
Yeah.
I hope he's not that stupid. But like
that's
is.
way too funny, bro. To
Yeah,
lock
whatever
down
it is,
someone
it's
that
idiot.
bad.
anyhow,
Jesus.
and now for the Nuggets Clippers, I think I'm changing mine. I'm saying Clippers in 6. I'm not saying Clippers in 7 anymore. I think the Nuggets have the potential to make it 7, but I don't think that they. If Jamal Murray has 50-point games, then yeah, the Nuggets can force it to 7. But like, I can't see it happening with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and Pat Beverly. Because as much as we clown Paul George, he can still defend pretty well. Like, I mean, except against Dame Lillard.
Luka made that different.
Except against Dame Lillard, because he just gives him all the bad shots that he wants, But like, Jairo, Matthew, you guys changing your predictions? You guys all both got Clippers in 6. So you want to change that?
I got Clippers in 5, right?
Yeah, you got Clippers in 5.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with that.
All right, Jairo, Matthew.
Cairo, you can talk.
I'm thinking about this because Kawhi and because of the so I remember like in the scrimmage games for the bubble, the Nuggets they were running bull at the small forward, and if they do that,
Ooh.
it's gonna.
Bobo's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's still
But
I
even
think I'm gonna
then,
stick to like Clippers in 6.
You're gonna stick to that?
Uh-huh.
All right, Matthew.
yeah. I'm gonna go with Clippers in 5. I don't think what's his name, Mike Malone, is a really respectable coach. I don't think he's that kind of a dude who's gonna make that kind of substitute change. He still, even though they won against the Utah Jazz and they beat them over a 3-1 series, they were still in that place of being in 3-1 against the Utah Jazz without players of Bogdan Bogdanovic, and I don't think they can really play that kind of level of goodness against the Clippers that have They have Patrick Beverly, Lou Williams, Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris. They're a really deep team. They're a really deep team. So I don't really see them going that far against them. So Clippers in 5.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm gonna say the reason why I haven't Clippers in 5 is that I don't think we all know Nuggets not a defensive team at all.
Oh yeah.
They're offensive, but they're just not a good defensive team. And then you guys, and who's gonna stop Lou Will? Who's gonna stop Kawhi?
Especially
those
if Paul
two
George
guys.
gets going. Yeah, if Paul George gets
Yeah,
going.
if Paul George gets going, then probably in 4. Who knows?
Yeah, no,
But-
5. I'll give him a game. Even if Paul George goes, they can still get a game. But
I think Jokic needs to step up. Jamal Murray. How did he do in the first game?
15, 17 points. Pretty average numbers, honestly. Average numbers against the Clippers defense.
Yeah, he had 12.
Okay, well, yeah,
It's not good.
It's
Yeah.
I feel like if he can step up, this team can definitely go places. But I think that because they're in the West, they're screwed.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do because they're tired right now. They had this whole Jamal Murray's probably really tired right now.
Yeah, I know. He must have gotten the blowjob of dreams. He must be really exhausted.
He's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna blow.
I'm gonna blow it again.
If I blow this 3-1 lead, I won't get blown. I mean, wait, no, that's the that.
That's
Wait, no. If
Jazz
I,
really
if
blew a lead to a guy who got blown.
Jazz blew the lead to a guy that got blown. There we go.
Yeah.
Got blown on his Instagrams. That's so hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mitra, do you want to change from Rockets in 7 over the Lakers to? Or are you gonna
I'm
stick to
taking Rockets in 7.
I'm still sticking to Lakers Clippers. I think it's gonna happen regardless of what the fuck the Rockets do. I think it's got.
The NBA is gonna do something about it. They're gonna step in and say, "Hey, I want my ratings up," and they're gonna.
Come on.
Hey, ratings might be better if the Rockets disrupt the whole thing. They're like, oh shoot, this team might be the real deal.
Just remember when Sacramento was really giving the money for the Lakers, and not the WNBA. The NBA was really pushing for the Lakers to go into the finals. So
yeah.
I mean, that might happen. Something
Honestly,
like
Back in 2002.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, it was
here,
2002.
Let's be honest here, guys. No one would watch the Rockets and Clippers compared to the Lakers and Clippers. There's just no way. No one respects the Rockets enough to say that they'd actually beat the Clippers and not be a diehard Rockets fan. He's just an idiot if he thinks that the Rockets.
Hey, but if Houston beats the Lakers, don't you think people will respect them more?
That can happen, but they're not beating the Clippers. Then it would just be guaranteed the Clippers go to the finals. No one respects the Rockets enough to say that they actually beat the Clippers. Do you think that the Rockets would beat the Clippers? No.
I think it'll be close. I don't think they'll beat them. No, but I think it'll be close.
I see you, Matthew. All right, go ahead, Matthew.
So let's just all agree, if Harden and Westbrook lost in that first round against CP3, no one would ever respect them anymore. It's done. It's done enough. They're not going to be respected anymore.
I said that if they lost, I said that they just blow everything up, just get whatever the hell they can and just rebuild, because there's no coming back from this. You lose to the guy who you traded away for the guy. Come on, bro. You can't recover from that. And I'm gonna.
I will admit we got lucky. Yeah.
All right, so we still have Lakers Clippers for the majority, except for Mitra, who's still back in the Rockets. I mean, I can't see. I would love to see LeBron in the Western Conference Finals. I could see him losing to the Rockets because the Rockets have the streakiness that can just go ahead and beat anyone. But I don't think it happens. I think if the Lakers start locking up, bro, it's done for. There's just nothing that they can do. If the Lakers held them, I think the magic number for the Rockets is 105 by 10 minutes. If they have that,
who's gonna guard Harden though? Who's gonna guard Harden?
I think they're gonna put LeBron on him. Honestly, I think that would be the perfect match. Because we also know if LeBron actually dick on D's, he's actually.
Who's gonna guard Westbrook though?
Bro, no one respects Westbrook.
Who's gonna guard PJ Tucker?
Westbrook's got 20.
Who's gonna guard PJ Tucker?
Yeah, who's gonna? PJ Tucker's the MVP of the team, man. For real, bro. He's never missed a game this season. He hasn't missed a game this season at all.
That's actually
You think-
true, honestly.
Yeah.
He's an X factor.
But let's be honest,
Not
like he's
the
getting butt fucked by every center in the in the
He's
league right now.
Bro, he's
Like,
aggressive.
poor PJ, man.
I love PJ though. He's so aggressive.
I respect him for being 6'5" and trying to take on everyone, but like, come on now, like it's at this point it's almost a joke.
He's stopping.
so
He's
sad.
stopping AD.
I mean, but do you really trust that PJ Tucker's
Yeah.
gonna lock him up the whole series? No. All right, so hang on. I'm gonna end this up because we have like a minute and a half left. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna send you guys yet another one if you want. Jairo, are you done for tonight, or are you?
I don't know. How much do we have left for like how much? How much?
We got a whole nother segment, my dude. So I think it's probably good for you to rest up. You'll be on tomorrow, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait, what are they gonna talk about tomorrow?
Hang on, my mom's coming up. I can just sense that my mom's coming up. But hang on, let me pause this.
Did they really?
Yeah. So what you guys can hear? Okay, so Rockets are up 111 to 87.
They won basically.
Yeah, they're up. Like the game's done. But Jairo, we have a whole. We're talking the GOAT team, so that could be very heated.
Oh,
Please, Charles Barkley, don't jinx us.
Oh my God! Yeah, Charles Barkley said. Charles Barkley said he can see the Lakers dominating the Rockets. Like, bro, Charles, just shut the hell up at this point. You got no ring.
Hey, but Charles said that that Denver was gonna beat Utah or something. So curse might. Curse probably broken.
Before the first round, and that was like the only one he got right, other than the obvious.
Yeah.
It was one game.
76
It was one game.
Oh, he said the Trailblazers is gonna sweep the Lakers, right?
Exactly. Like.
Oh, okay.
He was off by a mile.
All right, but Jairo, thanks for coming. Phrasing.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end this meeting, and I'll send you guys Mitra and Matthew, a new one in a second.
Gotcha.
Hey, what are y'all gonna talk about tomorrow?
Stuff that you probably don't understand. Messi.
Soccer.
Soccer stuff. So basically,
Messi going to a different team, huh?
LA
He's
trips.
not going. He's not moving. He's not moving.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. But all right. See you, Jairo. Thank you for coming. Phrasing.
Thanks for having me.
And I'll send you guys the new one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.